Shalom. What happens when people want spiritual authority but reject spiritual assignment? Numbers 16 is one of the most terrifying chapters in the Torah. Korach and 250 leaders rise up against Moshe and Aaron. The camp fractures with accusation and ambition, and then the earth opens beneath them. This chapter is more about rebellion. It's more than about rebellion. It is about wanting nearness without reverence, visibility without submission, and the altar without the weight of responsibility. Stay with me through this whole study because at the end I'll leave you with a live sax meditation as we go through and reflect on holy boundaries, sacred calling, and standing rightly before the Creator. Welcome to AsahxMusic Torah Studio, where we worship with sax and walk in Torah. Israel has already struggled with fear, complaint, craving, and unbelief in the wilderness, but number 16 is different. This chapter is not just about rebellion from the outside edges of the camp. It is rebellion from the leaders within it. If you have ever wrestled with comparison, resentment towards someone else's calling, or confusion about spiritual authority, Numbers 16 speaks directly into those tensions. Open with me to Numbers chapter 16. Verse 1 says, And Korah, son of Yishar, son of Kehath, son of Levi, took both Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, son of Peleth, sons of Reuben. And they rose up before Moshe with some of the children of Israel, 250 leaders of the congregation, called the ones of the meeting, men of name. And they assembled against Moshe and against Aaron, and said to them, Enough of you, for all the congregation is set apart, all of them, and the Creator is in their midst. Why then do you lift up yourselves above the assembly of the Creator? So we're talking about authority without assignment. Korach, a Levite, and these are men, he was with men of reputation within the congregation. They confront Moshe and Aaron. Why then do you exalt yourselves above the assembly of the Creator? At first, the accusation sounds humble, it sounds spiritual, it sounds like concern for equality, but beneath the language is rebellion against assignment. Korach was already near the tabernacle. He already carried responsibility among the Levites, but his own assignment no longer felt sufficient to him. He wanted nearness without reverence. Korach did not begin far from holy things. He began near them, but familiarity slowly became entitlement. Instead of gratitude for his role, he became dissatisfied with someone else's. Someone can spend years around sacred work and eventually begin confusing proximity with ownership. Instead of honoring the assignment they were given, they start craving the visibility attached to another person's role. Comparison destroys peace with calling. Numbers 16 warns us that jealousy often disguises itself as righteousness. Korach framed his rebellion as concern for the people, the Creator's order, not merely Moshe's leadership. Korach wanted nearness to the holy, but not the humility required to stand near it. Let's look on verses 4 through to 11. Moshe falls on his face before the Creator. Then he tells Korach and the 250 men to take censers, place fire and incense in them, and stand before the Creator. Moshe says, The man whom the Creator chooses is the Holy One. Then he confronts the Levites directly. Is it a small thing to you that the Creator has separated you to bring you near to himself? The issue was not lack of privilege. The issue was refusal to value the privilege they already had. We should note that you cannot seize a calling. Priesthood was not something to seize. It was something assigned. Number 16 shows the danger of trying to force open a role to the Creator did not give to you. Many people want visibility more than responsibility. They want influence, recognition, or authority, but not the burden accountability, and the holiness attached to it. Peace comes from faithfulness within assignment, not obsession with someone else's role. The Creator distributes responsibility intentionally. And there's a deeper meaning. The censers symbolize approach. Incense represented coming near before the Creator. Korach believed he could approach holy fire on his own terms. You cannot seize a calling that was meant to be received. Verse 12 to 15. And Moshe sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, but they said, "We are not coming up. Is it little that you have brought us up out of a land flowing with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness, that you would also seize total rule over us? Also, you have not brought us into a land flowing with milk and honey, nor given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Would you bore out the eyes of these men? We are not coming up." And Moshe became very displeased and said to the Creator, "Do not respect their offering. I have not taken one donkey from them, nor have I done harm to any of them." So we see the accusation, and they refuse to respond to Moshe. Notice the reversal. Egypt, the place of slavery, is now called a land flowing with milk and honey. Bondage has become romanticized again. Moshe becomes deeply grieved and cries out before the Creator. Rebellion changes memory. Egypt is now described with a language originally meant for the promised land. Bitterness distorts perspective until bondage starts looking beautiful again. When resentment grows unchecked, people stop remembering clearly. They begin rewriting the past through frustration instead of truth. Be careful when anger begins editing your memory. Many rebellions begin internally long before they become publicly. Dathan and Abiram refuse even to appear before Moshe. Rebellion has moved from dissatisfaction into outright rejection of authority. Rebellion rewrites memory until bondage sounds better than freedom. We'll read on from verses 20 through to 35. So in these verses, we see where the Creator warned Moshe and Aaron to separate themselves from the congregation. 20 to 35. Moshe declared, "If these men die ordinary deaths, then the Creator has not sent him. But if the earth opens and swallows them alive, Israel will know they rejected the Creator himself. And then the ground splits open beneath them. Korach's company, their households, and all that belongs to them descend alive into the earth. Then fire comes out and consumes the 250 men offering incense." Holy things are not casual. The rebellion became catastrophic because it involved holy things: incense, priesthood, sacred fire, and approach before the Creator. For example, fire warms when handled rightly, and it destroys when approached carelessly. The issue was never a lack of power in holiness. The issue was approaching it without reverence. Modern culture often treats boundaries and authority as oppression. Numbers 16 presents another reality. Boundaries around holy things protect life. The earth swallowing the rebels reverses creation imagery itself. The ground that normally supports life now rejects life. The altar is not a stage for ambition. We'll look at verses 41 through to 50. The next day, the congregation complains against Moshe and Aaron, and a plague begins spreading through the camp. Moshe tells Aaron, "Take a censer, put fire from the altar in it, and make atonement for them." Aaron runs into the middle of the assembly with incense. And verse 48, "And stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stopped. And those who died in the plague were 14,700, besides those who died on account of Korah. Then Aaron returned to Moshe at the door of the tent of appointment, for the plague had stopped." The chapter that began with censers in rebellion ends with a censure used rightly for intercession. And there are some key takeaways that we must be mindful of. The same object, the censure, becomes either rebellion or intercession depending on the heart carrying it. Korach used incense to seize authority. Aaron used incense to save lives. Number 16 teaches that true spiritual leadership is not about elevation above people. It's about standing in a gap for them. This week, ask yourself, am I content with the assignment the Creator has given me? Have I confused the visibility with calling? Am I approaching holy things with reverence? And am I using what the Creator placed in my hands for ambition or intercession? Thank you for walking through number 16 with me. Like it, share it, and subscribe so you don't miss a single chapter of Bamidbar numbers. And now here's a live saxophone meditation. Shalom.